Brachas on the Klalis in Parshas Bechuqotai, the Medrash says, Chishafti Drochai. It's a pasuk in Tehillim, David in Kuf Yotes, David Amel says, Chishafti Drochai v'shiva raglei l'desecha. Two pshatim, one pshat is a famous pshat. David Amel said, I planned, Chishafti Drochai, I planned my way, but somehow I always end up in the Beis Medrash. No matter what I do, I always end up with Eidesecha. I want to go to the store, but somehow my feet take me to the... Another pshat says the Medrash, Chishafti Drochai, I planned out the brachas and the klalos, because the brachas go in order, Aleph until Taf. In Bechuqotai Telechu, Aleph, and it ends Kaimimiyos, it ends with a Taf, all the brachas. And the klalos start with Vav, and they end with Hey. V'im lo tishmuli, it starts with the Vav, and it ends with Moshe, Alpi Hashem bi Abiyad Moshe, the last letter is a Hey, so it goes from Vav to Hey, it's not in order. What does this all mean? The Ramban says in the bracha of Hishbati Chai Ram in Haaretz, it says if we keep the Torah, so Hishbati Chai Ram in Haaretz. The word Hishbati is a machlekes in the between Rabbi Yehuda and Rav Shimon in Teres Kainim in the Medrash. Rabbi Yehuda says Hishbati, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will remove all wild animals from the world. If we keep the Torah properly, there won't be any more wild animals. Rav Shimon says wild animals there'll be. No Hishbati, they'll be calm. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will make them calm. They won't bother us. You'll have lions, tigers, bears on the street, and they won't bother any person. How could that be? Says the Ramban, it's very pashut. Because really, an animal is not supposed to disturb a person. What right does an animal have to disturb a person? Gemara in Bracha says there was this arvad or arod. There was some sort of terrible snake, a hybrid with a snake. Rashi says a snake and a tzav, and it was biting people and killing them. They called the Chacham. The Chacham said, "No problem. Show me where it is." He stood on the pit where he lived, and the Arvid bit him, and the Arvid died. What's pshat? He says, because the chet kills a person, not the Arvid. What's the pshat? Because an animal has no right to kill people. That's not the normal way of the world. Why today the lions kill people? Why today the wild animals are dangerous for people? Because the world is full of chet. The world is full of not proper. We're not acting properly in the world, so therefore the world is going bananas. The world is not acting normal. But the normal way of the world is to act properly. Meshech Chachma says that the Gemara says we say Tehillah David every day, what we call Ashrei. Why? Because it goes in the order of Aleph Beis. And also, because it says Pesach Tzedachim Spil Chol Chayratzon. It says in Meshech Chachma. That's a perfect recipe for bracha in the world. When Hashem gives every person what he needs, and it's done in the proper order. Aleph, Beis, Gimel, Dalet. Says Rav Gedaliah Shor, he quotes the Ramban and the Meshech Chachma, and he says that's the pshat in this medrash. In Bechuqotai Telechu, if you keep the Torah properly, everything will be from Aleph until Tov. Says Don Chishafti, I planned out properly. The brachas are in the right order. Everything is done in the proper way, the way the world was created and it was meant to be. It's no great nisim. It's not a great maifis that a person keeps the Torah and everything goes properly, because that's how the world is supposed to run. The world is supposed to run in a way that it benefits people. But when a person starts doing averas, he starts acting not in the proper way. He doesn't keep the Torah properly. He's not omel in the Torah like Rashi says in Bechuqotai. So then the world starts also not acting properly, and then animals start doing what they're not supposed to be doing. They start disturbing people, and then the Aleph Beis goes backwards. It starts with Vav, it ends with Hey. It's not in the proper way. The proper way is from Aleph until Tov. Should all be zeicha to all the brachas hamuras b'Torah from Aleph until Tov with Pesach Tzedachim, the HaKadosh Baruch Hu taking care of everything that we need. We should be zeicha to do the proper thing and to learn Torah in the proper way, keep the mitzvahs in the proper way, and be zeicha Bechuqotai Telechu, Sati Geshmecha B'itam, and all the other brachas hamuras b'Torah. Good Shabbos.